Hey guys, welcome back. Orabomb here, bringing you a PTCGO video. I know we're in the middle of doing all of our live deck profiles and stuff, but you know, every now and then it might be nice to squeeze these in. Only because Magikarp Wailord came out, and I forgot that it was coming out as a promo box. I literally thought it was going to come out in the set. So I decided to record my Archie one online. Now, originally my plan was to record this deck IRL versus updated Rayquaza and expanded, so we can have a matchup versus two really strong decks in expanded right now. If you guys still want me to do a tabletop of that, let me know in the comments down below. I'll do it a little bit further down the line before the set comes out. But if you guys want to see me do that, don't forget to let me know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, share, all that good jazz. I'm thinking about giving away one Magikarp Wailord in the comments today. So let me know in the comments down below. Pretty much any question I ask throughout the video, let me know in the comments. I'll be asking probably a couple of you. But I guess the main question today is going to be, what two Pokemon would you love to see as a tag team Pokemon? Like just any combination of Pokemon. The only credentials as needs is that these Pokemon both have to be sharing one type. So as long as they can share one type, that would work together in a tag team GX card. Let me know what cards you'd like to see combined in the comments down below. I know we're getting Lucario Melmetal, which is really cool because I really like Lucario and I'm kind of like growing on Melmetal. So I'm actually really excited about that one because we're getting like some things and like maybe the next set or something like that. We got like a little promotional images of those two together, so that's really cool. What other ones would I like to see? I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And then let me know if you guys want to see me tabletop with this. But we're gonna be doing Archie Stoice as always, because you guys know that Dallas Regionals is in a couple days for me, so I'm testing out different decks. I had no idea this would be legal, but this actually becomes legal the day before Dallas Regionals, so this is a definite contender, which changes everything because now Archie Stoice now has a 300 HP Pokemon that can hit 180 or 210 with a choice band. So it becomes a monstrous threat. I can't wait to try out today. So Wailord Magikarp to 300 HP, which is absolutely absurd. 180 damage output for 5 energies, which is not actually that difficult in Archie Stoice because you have superior energy retrieval and stuff like that. And you have Towering Splash GX, which does 10 damage. But more importantly, there's 100 damage to all of your opponent's bench Pokemon, which is really good because it helps you beat Vespiquen, which is one of your toughest matchups as a water deck. So I'm actually really excited about this card right here. 300 HP, we do give up 3 prizes, so we have to be very aware. I know that I told my friend if this is going to be legal, he should try playing Gliscod Zoroark, and Gliscod Zoroark has been a pretty rough matchup, but if I can get off my turn 1 Towering Splash, which is something I've been trying to focus a little bit more in this deck, which I have to make a couple changes, actually, because I made some changes I rolled that I can't remember because my deck's not on me right now, but if, oh, whoops, I turned off the music, my bad, guys. Where is it? Here it is. All right, cool. But if we can focus on making that happen turn 1, it should be a really easy match for us because we should knock out all their Zoras and their Gliscods and any other thing that Zoroark puts down on their bench turn 1 besides Shaman. And mid-game, if we want to, we can do one attack with Volcanion Prism cards using his Sonoblast attack, doing 20 damage to all of your opponent's bench Pokemon, putting everything in range of a Wailord Magikarp GX. You can also put it, if you attack a Zoroark and hit them with like a muscle band or something like that, you can also put them in range too because they're at 120, so then you just goose up a Pokemon that you're not going to be able to knock out with your GX attack, and then knock out the Zoroark, maybe a Shaman or 2, and then a bunch of babies on the bench too. So it's actually really strong card. Just having 300 HP is insane. Now I will say that I did want to play Acerola in this deck list, but just because I was playing against the Zoroark Gliscod and I found that Acerola actually never came into play. Maybe it will come into play in other matchups and it's still worth putting in, but it's really hard to make cuts in this deck right now. I already had to cut down to 1 Lele, which I really didn't like, but because the cool thing is beforehand I was playing Lugia GX, which hit that 170 number, but this hits the 180 number, which is a little bit better. And I was playing Onyx to deal with Zoroark, but abandoned this knocks out Zoroarks anyway, so I'm not too worried about that. But it does make me want to play an 11th Water Energy because I had to bump it up from 9 to 10. And like, I don't know what to cut. You still want to play Muscle Band so your Articuno can take 2 prizes at once with his attacks. Volcanion Prism can hit 120, things like that. I just don't know what else to cut in this deck. Order Pad, I already hate only playing 3. I want to play 4 in here, but I can maybe cut down a Sycamore. But last time I did that, I was really stuck late game because I didn't have any more draw supporters to search with my Lele. So I think we're going to stick with this for the time being. I really want to try to make room for 1 Acerola and 1 more Water Energy. So we're going to keep playing. By the way, I've gone over this deck like 3 or 4 times now on the channel, even like within the past 30 days, I think. So If you guys want to take a look at my previous Wailord, my previous Archie Stoy deck profiles, go ahead and look over those. But I kind of want to keep this one pretty short, and we're just gonna go ahead and get right into the video, right into the games. I'm excited. I really am excited. I think this card is absolutely absurd. I think that tag teams are borderline unhealthy for the game. So we're gonna see what we can do to promote this unhealthiness. You know what I mean? Speaking of unhealthy, Lieutenant Surge is just absurd. But I think I uploaded that video yesterday. If you guys want to hear my little mini rant and my first reactions to Lieutenant Surge and the whole set in general, don't forget to check out yesterday's video. It'll probably be a link in the... There'll be like a card at the end of the video. But definitely don't forget to check that out. I have some pretty strong opinions about that card. Anyways, I think after this video, we'll be doing another live deck profile. See, this is why I don't like playing only one Lele. This hand's not bad per se. It depends on what we get off these males, but we can thin our hand down to 0. So if we can get ourselves a Battle Compressor off these males, that'd be ideal. But we also need to get ourselves a Seeker or an Archie or something. So this hand is not super great. But I was playing 9 energies beforehand because I found that 9 energies was more than enough. Like, there's no point in trying to overextend on one Keldeo to take big knockouts. That's why I was playing Lugia, because you could take big knockouts that way too. Speaking of grass things, this thing can hit me for weakness too. But I can OHKO it without a choice band, which is handy. Another thing is Lele can you can load up energies on the Lele and take knockout that way too. But leading Lele is really bad, especially as our 1-of. So it's going to be kind of annoying to deal with. Also, hopefully you guys don't mind the jazz I'm playing in the background. I'm trying to play some jazz here and there, because I really like jazz. But I edited out all the obnoxious one. I know that in yesterday's video we had... oh, he ended us. We'll see what we get. In yesterday's video, we had that jazz thing. I wasn't actually listening to music, but there was one part in that music where like it got really loud. Okay, if we can land Order Pad, that's best case scenario, right? Because we can get Seeker. We have to get an item card, so it would have to be Seeker. So we're gonna have to actually do a bunch of things before we play anything. We have to manually attach Ultra Ball 2 away. We have to try to find Compressor, use eggs, get Shaman. We have 2 Shamans in the deck still, so we have lots of outs here. If we can get a turn 1 GX, we can knock out this. I don't exactly know what Ariados is going to do, but I guess we'll find out, huh? Okay, we need to wake up now too, or else we have to use Keldeo Floatstone, which is awkward. Dang it. Alright, well, it's awkward now. Okay, we got the Seeker, so all we need here is a Compressor, right? Yeah, let's get a Compressor here. Nice. So Compressor, we can get Archie, Blastoise, Egg, and then we should be able to thin our hand down to 0. It's not great though, but it's something. Blastoise, Egg, Archie. Where's Archie? Archie. Now what's prized this game? Looks like we have 1 Seeker prized. We have most of our attackers, I think. We don't have Articuno, do we? No, we do have Articuno. We have both Articunos. That's good. We have 1 Superior prized. Looks like we have 1 Ultra Ball prized, 1 Superior prized, 1 Seeker prized, and all of our draw spores, right? And we have all of our energies too, so that's good. All of our energies means it should be easier for us to get our boy set up quickly. Let's get down Blastoise now. I mean, I don't know if I should get him down right, because I'm weak to grass, right? How does this attack work? Flip a coin. If has so it's 70 more damage to this. 160 plus 70 is 130, which means 260. It actually can't OHKO me unless it gets a choice band, which I'm sure he does play choice band, so I'm actually gonna be a little bit careful about that. Let me get Keldeo down now, and I'll get Blastoise down with the second one. This way, if I find Floatstone, I can do some shenanigans. Having 3 water energies down there is pretty decent, so we're gonna go ahead and do that. I mean, we don't really have much of a choice, huh? But still, having 3 water energies is pretty good. See, it's easy for him to knock out Keldeo though, so I have to keep that in mind. But I do need to get out of this sleep if I'm planning to attack with Wailord this turn, because I really want to. But that's one of the few Pokemon that can actually OHKO easily. But Wailord is just fun, man. I don't just want to do this, guys, for the video, by the way. I don't think this is the right play to make at all, but, you know, we're doing it for the views, man. Doing it for the views. Let's get this. Let's get this bread right now. Let's get this delicious, nutritious bread right now. Give me a Floatstone. Okay, there's a chance, but it's not a good chance. Palkia is actually not bad here. I don't know if I want to bench it, though. Let me go ahead and attach return first. Let's see if we can land Floatstone. Sweet. Alright, is Floatstone even in the deck? That's the next question. It might not be. Might be prized. It is indeed prize. Okay, so now we need an extra 2 energy this turn. We have Superior though, so we'll go ahead and grab Superior. I guess that's step 1, right? We can compress away another water energy and an egg, which is good. We can draw a bunch off Shaman. Egg and water energy, and that should be 4. We need a couple more though. We need 1 more Superior actually. Let me go ahead and I guess use my Superior now. Do I want to bench this Palkia? It's not weak to anything. It can OHKO with 0 Vanish GX, which is probably the GX deck I'm going to be using this game. This attack does 20 damage for each water energy attached to this Pokemon. So in order for me to hit 160, I would need 6 energies. That's a lot of energies. I'm just going to attach 5 to this, I think. Yeah, but this is my non-weakness attacker, so I'm going to bench it anyways, I think. I think that's the right play. It's the only Pokemon I have that's not weak to grass, besides like Articuno and stuff. That's the reason why I play it too, is because it's not weak to grass. And it's a pretty decent attacker. And obviously, in order for us to hit like 180, we need to have 6 energies attached, which is very inconvenient in comparison. But it's still not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we still need to get a couple more energies here if we're going to be attacking with Keldeo this turn, because we don't have Floatstone in the deck, which is fine. We attach 2 here so we can manually retreat. I think we're going to attach the other... Yeah, we're just going to go for it, I think. We should have lots of ways to get ourselves another Superior. If we whiff it, it's unfortunate. But if we get 1 more energy, we can at least attack with Keldeo. And if we don't, we just kind of sack off Lele, I think. But if we can get this attack off here, that'd be beautiful. We only need 2 more energies, so there should be... See, we have 5 down. No more in discard pile. There's 5 more left in the deck, and we're drawing 6 more cards here, so that's not bad. We've gone through half of our deck. If we can just find 2 energies, that'd be ideal. We found 2. Perfect. There it is. We have Choice Band. That'll be useful later. We're not going to play down anything else for this turn. We're pretty set for the time being. We have 2 energies in the discard pile, and it doesn't look like he'll be able to OHKO me next turn unless he plays like Max Elixir, which is a definite possibility. But there it is. Magikarp Wailord set up quite nicely. We go ahead and rush and manually retreat, and we can attack with Wailord for a nice 2 prizes right out the gates. No need for us to GX right now. We never got down Volcanion Prism, which is fine. We don't really need it. Super Splash GX, 180. It's so weird having a 308, like a massive HP Pokemon that can actually do this much damage. There's our Volcanion Prism. Guzma's here as well. I forgot about Guzma, so it's good to know that we have that. But Guzma's pretty handy because we can just rush in and Guzma if we ever need to in case of paralysis or sleep. And now that we know that we're dealing with a status condition deck, we can use our Keldeo pretty nicely here. I believe, is this the Lost March one? No, it's not. Okay. There's the Max Elixir I was worried about, but like I said, it's very, very difficult for him to actually hit those numbers versus me, because he needs a Choice Band as well as status conditions, and Fighting Fury Belt means he's at 210 HP, so my Choice Band comes in super clutch here, and he doesn't have, and now he can't knock me out from full at all, right? A Sleep and Poison does how much damage? 3 damage counters, so 3 damage counters plus he's hitting me for 60, 70, that's 130, 140 damage is 280. Oh, actually, it is a knockout if he hits me, right? 280 plus 30, that's a knockout. So hopefully he doesn't have any Guzma shenanigans. But he played team up, so he can't actually Guzma. I mean, not Guzma, Max Elixir shenanigans. This is the thing that poisons me. But that's it. This is perfect. We can just Guzma here. Choice Band Guzma. We'll rush in. So hitting this is the reason why I played 2 Choice Bands, because we take 2 Magikarp Wailords and an OHKO Zoroarks. So I figured this is kind of important. And we just Super Splash for 210. We already taken 4 prizes with 1 big old Carp Lord. Now, I think even though the deck wasn't exactly like a competitive deck, as far as I know, I don't know if that's a popular deck or anything like that, but as far as I know, that's not like a competitive deck. But that doesn't matter, because the numbers are what matters, right? The fact that we were able to easily, consistently hit 210 turn 1 or turn 2, I don't remember if that was I think that was my first turn, right? The first turn we could attack at least. We were able to hit 210 that turn. It just goes to show the power of this deck. We were able to put up a 300 HP Pokemon that can hit 210 as early as that. So, oh cool, that's just not good. At least we didn't lead Lele this time, and this is actually a pretty good opening hand. We get the turn 1 Archie if we can find ourselves a compressor. So we're gonna have to lead this, which sucks, but at least we can pull it off if we can just find a compressor off of our top deck or our mail. So we're gonna shoot for that. Oh, there's Blastoise. That's not bad either, because now Compressor needs to do a lot less work, but we still need to find it. We got it. Perfect. Yeah, this is very nice. It's actually not that great now that I think about it. Compressor doesn't do the job because we can't discard 3 cards. You grab N, that's not super great. Yeah, Superior, I have to discard this. I don't have enough cards in my hand to pull this off, which sucks. We don't have a draw supporter either. I think I just grab N here then. Although if I Compressor, I can discard cards now. Lele for Sycamore. I kind of like that a little bit more. Yeah, let's go ahead and just do that then. I hate losing Compressor here, but I mean a Superior here, but it's definitely, I think it's kind of worth. We'll grab 1 Archie, and we don't need to grab 1 energy. We probably should though. Let's see what's prized again. Looks like we have all of our attackers this time because we have Volcanic Prism as well. Grab 1 Archie. We're gonna get Sycamore, so we're not worried about that. We have all of our Seekers, all of our choices. We have Floatstone this time as well. We have 1 energy prized, which isn't too bad. As long as we have 8, we should be okay, right? We're gonna put 2. I think we'll do this actually. As much as I don't want to, I feel like this is the right play. Actually, we should get rid of our last Blastoise. Actually, we don't have the Blastoise, huh? That's prized, which is perfect. We always want Blastoise prized. As long as we have 1 in the deck, we should be okay. As long as he doesn't have like Giraffe Rig, we should be fine. We'll go ahead and just Sycamore here. We don't get a turn 1, but we don't need a turn 1 because we can't attack anyway, so it actually doesn't matter. As long as we can set it up for the following turn, we should be okay. This thins our deck out of cards we don't want to draw into. A lot of them too, like those 4 of those cards we don't want right now. And then here we have a bunch of bad. This is awful. This is horrendous, actually. Not a fan of any of this. I want my Execute to be knocked out, so we're just gonna rock with this, I think. Is there any way we can take a knockout with this? Not, I mean, it's not exactly a high chance. Having 3 Seekers is not good. Not good. We have to get an Ultra Ball or something. But if we get Ultra Ball, we get it. Like, any card that will help us discard. There's no reason for me to dig any harder than I need to right now, so we're just going to pass it up. I could have saved that energy, actually, because if we got Ultra Ball, we could have attached it to, like, Wailord. But we're playing a non-GX deck, right? So isn't Articuno our boy? I think Volcanic Prism and Articuno is our boy. So we can't actually... Oh, I mean, this is weak to water, too, so Volcanic Prism is, like, super our boy right now. So I don't know why he played on Lando in this matchup, but I'm pretty sure Articuno can, like, deal with it, right? If we get, like, a Choice Band, we hit 50. Which is 100. If we get 1 heads, that's 90, which is knockout. So all we need is 1 heads, and we knock it out with Articuno. So that's going to be our game plan here, is to set up Articuno and knock this out. Ideally. We can't Guzma and Archie at the same time, though, so we're just going to have to put it down for the sake of putting it down. But this is not something we can easily knock out, because this doesn't hit that high. I mean, it does with the Muscle Band, but then we can't have Choice Band, and Choice Band's really good for Lando, because we only need 1 head as opposed to 2, I believe, right? Because we hit 40 plus 70, yeah, with this, we had 80, is it 80, right? 50 plus 40 is 90, as opposed to 40 plus 40 is 80. So yeah, we definitely need the Choice Band if we're going to take a knockout. Speaking of which, where's my phone? My phone in case anybody calls me, that's important. But we'll see what happens here. Oh, found it. What did he grab? He's playing Lucario, which is my boy, so I appreciate it. And he actually made this active, which is absolutely insane to me. Because if I get this play, then my opponent's going to, unfortunately, have to deal with it. And there's a Choice Band, too. So everything's looking really nice for me right now. I think we mail first, because we can get something specific off the order pad if we need to. We have too many energies down there, don't we? Oh, don't we only have... Oh, we have 2. That's a lot. Compressor versus mail. We get it if we land the heads off the order pad. We don't get it if we don't land the heads, though. So I think we grab Compressor, because we literally don't get it unless we land heads off this anyways, because we have too many cards in our hand. Because we can't, we'll get 2 energies into our hand and then we can't actually pull it off. So we need to land heads here. Clean, dude. We are clean with our order pads today. Hello, this is why order pad is the best card in the game. But this gets us Volcanic Prism, which is really good, because it breaks Focus Sashes. But we're losing 2, count them, 2 Seekers. That's exciting. Let me go ahead and grab ourselves a boy. Who do I want? I want Volcanion Prism, right? Let's grab Volcanion Prism. That's a really good card in this game. Of course, Volcanion Prism can be knocked out with Lucario, but this is a bunch of one-prizers, so it doesn't really matter that much. Let's do this. Let's grab a couple more Water Energies down there. We want to have at least 2 more. So let's get 2 more. And since we're not worried about Wailord this game, we don't have to put that many Water Energies down there. Let me go ahead and toss... What else is kind of useless? Actually, a bunch of these cards are really useful. So I'm actually going to just stop here, I think. I mean, all these cards are good. I can't think of what card wouldn't be good right now. I want to keep Water Energies in the deck because I want to draw into them still. And then this is really good in case he plays that Buzzwole B-String shenanigans that some decks play. So we're going to go ahead and just toss 2. Choice Band here. Let's Archie it up. We just need 3 energies. Oh, we don't have... Did we throw away any eggs? Did I make a mistake? Oh, we did throw away our eggs. That's good. Alright, cool. I thought I made a mistake for a second, but it's okay. We threw away those eggs early. Shout outs to me. Shout outs to Mr. Aura. Let's see what we can find here. It's not looking like it's it, Chief. It's looking like a big old oof. He can knock out Lele. If he knocks out Lele, how bad is that? That's pretty bad, huh? We have our last Seeker in hand, which we can technically play. As long as we don't top deck anything useless. This is not looking great, though. I mean, he can't hit 300. I can make this my wall, but then I don't have Floatstone either. So I think I just retreat into this Articuno. Then I need a lot more energies to pull this off, but I'd rather him knock out this Articuno. We have another Seeker, though. We don't have a draw supporter, do we? No, we have Sycamore. Alright, we'll be fine. Alright, let me go ahead and just pass it up then. Alright, this is fine, though, because we still have the advantage. We have Guzma, too, if we can top deck a Superior, I suppose. Because I'm assuming he might want to switch this out. And then, like, we can knock out things like Riolus and stuff with Articuno. Like, Articuno's our boy right now, and my Choice Band is gone, so... We have to land 2 heads now, which is, that's asking for a lot. I mean, we have landed almost every head this game, right? Or maybe every head, I don't actually remember. So maybe we can just go clean with this deck today. Who knows? Colors for 7, not a big deal. I'm assuming he's going to keep attacking with Lando. Unless he gets like Floatstone Lucario, and he wants to knock out Articuno that bad. If that's the case, then we have Field Blower, and maybe we can try to set up Blastoise to take set up Magikarp to take a knockout. It's a possibility. He needs to get down Remoraid though. I'm assuming he's Ultra Balling for Remoraid now. Yeah, there it is. I've been playing a lot of this deck, guys. I'm very confident in my list. I don't play Zygarde anymore, and I'm trying to think of reasons to play Zygarde because I always want to. Alright, we have the Field Blower, so this is not a huge deal. But it's a pretty huge deal if we don't get what we need. He's going to try to chip down Blastoise, which is a good play, for sure. There's my Superior, so it looks like this kind of worked out. We're going to have to... we're going to lose Blastoise here. So what I'm thinking about doing is setting up my Magikarp Wailord. For sure. And just putting down all the attackers I need throughout the game, because I want to put 3 energies here, 3 energies here, and 5 energies here. We're not going to be able to do that easily, but with Superior and just manual attachments, if we do lose our Blastoise throughout the game, it should be fine. So we're going to go ahead and Field Blower first. We'll drop those guys. We'll grab 1 egg. Hopefully we won't need Shaman, but we do have enough energies here now. We'll drop these 2 boys since we're going to play Seeker this turn. We just have to knock out everything in front of us, but with Articuno, it should be okay. It should be pretty okay. And then this is a pretty good attacker as well. So we're just going to go ahead and bank on the fact that we're gonna flip our heads properly. If we don't flip enough heads, we're going to have a bad time, but it's okay. Whoops, I forgot. Blastoise. Now the question is, do I want to attach the Wailord right now, or do I want to attach the Volcanion right now? I think I'll attach to Wailord, because Wailord's a little bit harder to set up anyways. We'll deluge here. And we'll go ahead and Seeker and grab ourselves our boy. Tell him hello. Hello! Alright, we'll see. We'll Sycamore, not... Yeah, you know what I mean. Alright, we didn't get Choice Band, but we have a chance to get it, so let's find it right now. Nope, but we'll grab Superior, because it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Alright, so we have to land, like, a heads. 2 heads. Is that something I'm willing to risk? Kind of. Let's go for it. Deluge again. So no matter what, we still need 3 energy attachments here. We don't have any more energies down there to dig up. So we have 1 more, but it's not enough. We'll go ahead and try it. Just get 2 heads right now. 1, a 2, a 3. Dude, my game is blessing me today. Hello. Welcome. Or they were just like, Orabomb, it's been so long since you've played. Even doing all those live deck profiles, we've missed you. And I'm just like, oh baby girl, you know how to entice me. You know how to entice me, TCGO. Give me all of those heads. And you know it's been too long. Every time I flip cards, every time I flip coins in this game, it's just like, hey, tails. You guys know hashtag Aura. Like, well, today, TCGO missed me. It's been like a solid 2 or 3 weeks since I've signed into TCGO. The last time I streamed was the last time I signed in. And I haven't been streaming because my throat's been killing me. I can only talk for at most an hour at a time. Because I've been having like this impact on my jaw, and because of that, my jaw starts hurting, my head starts hurting, my ears start hurting. It's awful. But I'm getting that dealt with soon, so it's not a huge deal. We have Superior. We can try to find Choice Band. We don't have any more Seekers though, so we're at. Luckily, we still have Ace. We still have this, so it's not going to be like impossible for us to deal with a lot of cards. The problem is if I attack Riolu, and if he becomes Lucario and I attack him, right? It's not good for me. Because he can GX my Wailord, which would be really bad. But that only puts him at 2 prizes, and I mean, I guess he can win the game with that, so never mind. It's not like amazing for me. But we don't have much of a choice here. Unless I guess I could, unless I top deck Choice Band, or can somehow find Choice Band right now. I can't attack him. And if he has Focus Sash, I really can't attack him. But if I can Oko him, that'd be really nice. Which is why I wanted to attack with Volcanion. So maybe in hindsight, it would have been smarter for me to attack with Volcanion instead of Articuno that turn, because then I could have put all the range in the world, but at the same time, I couldn't really do much about it. I guess I could have Float Stoned. There's definitely things I could have done. There was definitely plays there that I did not do correctly, but it's fine. So as long as he whiffs his Focus Sash here and I get my Choice Band off my top deck, it's all good. Of course, the chances of me getting Choice Band off the top deck are fairly low, but I believe they were both in the deck when I checked. So we've only lost 1, which is why I play 2 Choice Bands, by the way. It's so important. Like, Choice Band is so good in this current meta. Everything has 210 HP, and Wailord being able to hit 210 is really strong. The good thing, though, is that Wailord can hit numbers if you attack with Volcanion Prism a couple times as well. Excuse me. I think we just go directly into Volcanion Prism. If we need to attack, we can just Float Stone it and go into Wailord if we find Choice Band, but let's see what happens. No Choice Band, but we did get an extra energy card, which is nice. I want to avoid playing down GXs. I don't play Acerola though, so it doesn't really matter, I think. I'm still like in range of losing. In what universe do I win this game? I don't have Guzma because I tossed it. I don't have any more Seekers, so I just have to Oko what's in front of me. Is there any way I can do that? I have another I don't have another Blastoise. Oh, I do actually. It's in my hand. So maybe what I can do here is Archie again and try to find Choice Band. I mean, I can do it, so we might as well give it a try, right? Let me compress. Let's see if we have the other Choice Band in deck first. We do. We get 2 down. 1, 2, 3. And we have how many down here? We have 4. Alright. So let's go ahead and thin the deck as much as we can. We'll drop a... We'll keep the other compressor just in case we get our mail. Let's drop a Shaman. We're not going to have bench space anyways. Alright, let's go down to second Blastoise. That's the game plan now. Let me Float Stone. I don't really want to Float Stone the active. Alright, let me Ultra Ball first. We can do this. We have enough discard cards in our hand to pull this off. To get ourselves a... Do we fail it? I guess we're not going to use Palkia this game. If we GX, we just take 2 knockouts, right? Which kind of wins us the game. Because we're going to do 10 damage to this, so it's in range of Muscle Band. So maybe our game plan is to GX this turn. Let's try that. I kind of like that. Because we take 2 prizes, and then all we have to do is knock out this, which will have its Focus Sash broken. Or Lele, which is, I guess, not as easy. But him hitting 300 is very unlikely if I GX this turn. So let's go ahead and GX this turn. Because you can't Acerola to another Lucario anyways, right? So we're going to actually do that. We have to get 5 more energies, though. Which means we have to get our other Superior, which I don't actually even remember if it's in the deck. Let's find out. Ultra Ball this and this. So our other Superior is in the deck. So we actually need just Superior this turn then. That's all we need, right? I guess we'll grab Shaman then, since we're going all in. We have Mail, we have Order Pad, we have so many ways to get it. So if we whiff, that's just horribly unfortunate. Let's grab this. We're not going to play it down, of course, because we have to Archie this turn. Let's grab one egg. And we'll go ahead and Superior, attach them all to Wailord, and then Archie. Yeah, we're going to go ham in this turn. As long as he doesn't play any secret... Could you imagine if he just... as long as if he played like Team Rocket's Handiwork or something and just completely screwed me. That'd be wild. I was always a firm believer that like because of the way Zora controllers right now, everyone should play at least a one of Team Rocket's Handiwork so they can end the game with it, because they have that whole they have that whole Tortuga thing that they do. So we just need one more energy so we can actually show off the GX too. We don't want a Choice Bandit though, do we? No, probably not. Go ahead and Archie for the other Blastoise so he can't stop me. Let's get it. Let's get it. We got it. Perfect. Clean. Delicioso. Let's grab. We're just going to grab. We want to keep everything in our deck for now on. So we didn't get Choice Band though, which is okay because we're putting 10 damage on him and Muscle Band takes care of the job afterwards anyways. We'll go ahead and Superior. 1, 2. We don't have any more energies. The only things we have left are the one energy that's left in our deck, in our prizes. I mean, we can just GX here, which is beautiful. This card is absolutely busted, just extraordinarily busted. This is going to be a good way to end this video too. Yeah, we definitely don't want to GX him with him on the bench. So we don't want to use our Sen. But we got 2 prizes here. He has no more draw support. He has no more Riolus. Dang, this card is really good. Holy crap. And this thing has 10 damage, so he can't Focus Sash. Everything on his bench is weakened. He doesn't have a way to take 4 prizes in one turn. So I think we just win. Like, I guess there's a reality where we don't win because we don't have enough energies. But we have 2, and I think everything has at least a 2 retreat cost. I guess if he pulls up Blastoise, we lose. So that's kind of bad. Pretty bad actually. So hopefully he doesn't have Guzma for Blastoise, but if he does, we lose. But you know, we went ham. It's okay if we lose this game. I hope he doesn't know though. I guess we just drop a Blastoise. I wish I could drop them both, honestly. Wish I could. But we just attack anything in front of me next turn, right? Unless he ends me to 1 and I regret not attaching my band. But I guess maybe I should have, because I still have Choice Band, right? So I think that was actually a misplay on my part. If I did 30 damage to him, he can't GX anything for game. He might be able to GX Lele, but like it won't be for game. Cantankerous for like 10. He could always use his counter gain. I used to play counter gain. I don't play it anymore. I have to show you guys my updated list because I stopped playing Lycanroc. I really liked playing Lycanroc, but I had to cut it out because Lucario was doing the job well enough, and I had to make a little bit more consistency happen. So I cut out the Lycanroc in my list. Even though I was a strong believer in the Lycanroc, I found that it doesn't help as much as I would like. Of course, I have to play more against other Zoroark builds, but I think it's because I was playing too much against Zoroark that I didn't really find it useful. So how's he going to do this? Because unless he plays Acerola here, nothing he can give me will... And he doesn't have Guzma, right? So I mean, like, what can he do? What can he do? Where will you go? One other thing I wanted to do in this deck is, like I mentioned beforehand, I want to play like 11 energies, maybe even 12 energies now. But we just attack for game, right? Boom, boom, boom. Super Splash GX for knockout. And there we go. Wailord GX, or Wailord Magikarp, really showing its stuff right now. Really, really strong. Really strong. We were able to easily handle easily handle weakness, easily handle against a deck once again, we were able to hit that 210 number with ease. We were able to show off our GX attack against a matchup where I guess it matters. It matters a lot more than I thought it would, at least. We're going to end the video here. Nice 30-minute video, but this is the deck list. Like I said, I really want to play cards like Acerola. And Acerola would have been really handy there because of our damaged Blastoise. Even if he did somehow Even if he did somehow have that Guzma play, he played Sudowoodo first, so would have got rid of my undamaged Blastoise and would have got rid of my undamaged Blastoise, left the damaged one, and then if he Ace Rolla, that would have been really nice. But I kind of feel like it's more important to play more energies than it is to play Ace Rolla, because we should, like, the whole thing is that we should be able to take 3 or 4 prizes before he knocks out our Wailord because we have so much HP. So that's my mindset, at least. So I have to figure out what I would cut, but right now, as you can see, everything in this deck is extremely important. I don't want to cut any of it. Of course, we did have that horribly awkward game. If we didn't draw into 3 Seekers in 1 turn, we wouldn't have that. We wouldn't be in that awkward position to where he won by Guzma. But I digress. I feel like I still made a pretty okay play. Is there any other way I could have done what I did that turn? Take 2 prizes without putting myself... I mean, I literally took 2 prizes without putting myself in a bad position at all outside of the Guzma play. So that's really cool. I do like that. I like this deck a lot. I think it's really strong. I think Grass is going to be pretty relevant in Dallas. So Zoroark Golisopod, I have to see if I can test against that deck more. My buddy Alex, who is a subscriber to the channel and on my league, he built Zoroark Golisopod, so I play against him, and we're kind of like 50-50 right now. So it's pretty good. I also have not tested this deck too much, and I also just recently made changes adding that extra energy, so we'll see what happens. I do like this deck a lot, though. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, all that good jazz. I don't think there's any other cards in the next set and team up that you would add to Wailord Magikarp and expanded. So I think this is just the deck list. There's nothing else to add, I believe. Yeah, I can't think of anything else, honestly. So yeah, that's gonna be it. Don't forget to drop a like, subscribe, share, all that good jazz. Answer those common questions today, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.